Hey everyone, today's lesson is on multiplying monomials. The other day we reviewed laws of exponents, and so basically we're just applying all of those laws to when we multiply monomials. So we're going to multiply monomials and we're going to simplify expressions with monomials. You may be wondering what a monomial is, and it is simply a number or a variable or a product of one or more variables and a number. So here are some examples. 5 is a monomial because it is a number. To be a monomial, it has to meet one of these three characteristics. Y is a monomial because it is a variable. And then we have 3x squared y cubed. Remember when a number and a variable side by side, that means that they're being multiplied. And a product is a multiplication problem. The answer to a multiplication problem. So 3x squared y cubed is a product of a number and some variables. So it is also a monomial. All right, the following are not monomials. X plus y is not a monomial because it's an addition problem. X over y, or x divided by y, is not a monomial because it's a division problem. And then we have 2 minus 3a. Since it is a subtraction problem, it is also not a monomial. Remember, monomials are multiplication problems or just a number or a variable by itself. When we multiply monomials, we add the exponents. Remember that in order to do that, you do have to have the same base. So if we have x squared times x to the fourth, we can rewrite that as x to the 2 plus 4 power, and simplify that as x to the 6th power. Take a minute and try this next one on your own. All right, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to multiply these two numbers. 2 times 3 is 6. And then we're going to add the exponents for the a's, 2 plus 3. And then we're going to add the exponents of the y's, 3 plus 4. So we have 6a to the 5th power, y to the 7th power. Pretty easy. All right, take a minute and simplify this. Pause the video. All right, you should have gotten m to the 8th power. Since all of our bases are the same, we're going to add our exponents. 3 plus 4 is 7, and 7 plus 1 is 8. Don't forget that if your variable does not have an exponent, that there is a 1 there. All right, now if we have a power raised to a power, we're going to multiply those exponents. So x squared to the 3rd power, we're going to multiply 2 times 3. So our new monomial, simplified monomial, is x to the 6th power. Take a minute and do this one on your own. All right, if we multiply 3 times 4, that's 12. So simplified, I have y to the 12th power. All right, pause your video, take a second to solve this problem. Okay, you should have gotten p to the 8th power. When you raise a power to a power, we multiply our exponents. 2 times 4 is 8, so p to the 8th power. All right, sometimes we have a product in parentheses, and there's a power or an exponent outside that parentheses. And when this happens, everything inside the parentheses is going to get that exponent. So 2a to the 3rd power. 2 is going to get the exponent of 3, and the a is also going to get the exponent of 3. But from here, we need to simplify it another step. We need to figure out what 2 to the 3rd power is. Remember, that means 2 times 2 times 2, not 2 times 3. So simplified, that will be 8a to the 3rd power, or 8a cubed. Take a minute and solve number 2 on your own. All right, I know that you all got the right answer. So you should have gotten 9x squared. Remember, when we take 3 and we raise it to the second power, that's 3 times 3. So that's 9, and then x also gets the exponent of 2. All right, pause the video and solve this one. All right, you should have gotten 64r cubed, and I know you all did because you're just that smart. So we would take 4 to the third power, which is 64. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. And then r gets the exponent as well, so r cubed. All right, power of a monomial. This is a combination of all the other rules. So all the rules that we just went through, we're going to combine them all right here. So I have a monomial, x cubed y squared, and I'm going to raise that whole monomial to the fourth power. Now remember, I've got to follow power to a power rule, so I'm going to multiply those exponents. So 3 times 4, and then 2 times 4. So simplified, I have x to the 12th power, y to the 8th. Take a minute and figure out number 2. All right, you should have gotten 64x squared y to the 9th. You would raise 4 to the third power, and then x to the 4th to the third power. So you'll multiply 4 times 3. Sorry for the bell, guys. And then you would say 3 times 3 is 9. All right, solve this one. Okay, number 4 was the correct answer. We would say 3 to the 4th power, which is 81. And then since I have a power to a power, I'm going to multiply those exponents. 2 times 4 is 8, a to the 8th. And then 3 times 4 is 12, b to the 12th power. Okay, some of you may have said number 1 was the correct choice. Yes, it does have a to the 8th and b to the 12th, but the mistake made on number 1 is instead of doing 3 to the 4th power, I simply multiplied 3 times 4. Remember, when you have a number to an exponent, you're not multiplying the number and the exponent. That's how many times you multiply the number by itself. All right, on your own, I want you to do these 3 problems. This will count as your participation points for watching this video. Guys, this video is really easy, but if you have any questions, remember you can always go back and watch the video again. It's a good idea to take notes when you're watching it. All right, so be prepared to ask any questions. I'll see you in class next time. Bye.